Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Blend and another video during the 31 days of Halloween. This one is going to be a Nuke's Top 5 reaction. This one is actually entitled 5 Ghost Videos So Scary You'll Regret Watching. It's like 3:30 in the morning, it's almost time for me to go to bed, so why not watch this before I go to bed? Who cares? Like I said, you guys will be seeing this in October during the 31 days of Halloween. Hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel. I will leave a link in the description for Nuke's Top 5 for this video or for the channel. Definitely go give it a watch and give him a like, give him the views, and check out all the great content he does on his channel. He takes some time and he does a really good job putting all these videos together, and it turns out really well. And in my opinion, he's the best that does this on YouTube. So I'm really, really glad that we get to see some of his stuff. But without further ado, I'm going to get into this one, and per usual, you'll see my reactions during. I won't say a lot during the video. I will actually hold my thoughts on some of the videos for the end. So let's go ahead and get into this week's Nuke's Top 5 reaction. Here we go. 5 ghost videos so scary you'll regret watching in 3, 2, 1.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Strange brew. Popular YouTube ghost hunting team Twin Paranormal are invited to investigate the allegedly haunted Cutthroat Brewing Company in Markleeville, California. Originally built in 1862, the building has been through many changes over the last 158 years. The structure has served as a hotel, a bar, a restaurant, and for a time, even as a temporary doctor's office and morgue. Through the years, owners, employees, and visitors to the Cutthroat Brewing Company have frequently witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. They say that bottles and chairs in the bar sometimes just move on their own. Many have seen and heard the dark apparition of a woman wearing heels pacing back and forth in front of the windows on the second floor. And some have spotted the menacing figure of a man standing behind the restaurant's bar. Once, a grandmother brought her very young granddaughter along with her to visit a friend who worked at the Cutthroat. When they reached the upper floor of the building, the toddler seemed to start playing with a child who just wasn't there, laughing and talking to this invisible child. The little girl kept calling out the name Sophie over and over while playing. The grandmother said that she didn't know anyone named Sophie, and she didn't know where the child could have even heard that name. Twin Paranormal team Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Nick are staying at the Cutthroat Brewing Company overnight to try to capture some of the location's intense paranormal activity. They decide to place a ball at the top of the staircase to potentially trigger the spirit named, quote, Sophie, to play with it or move it.
As soon as we got here, we wanted to do a quick little test. I had mentioned to Wyatt that I wanted to put a ball at the top of the stairs just to see what would happen, and literally, we have the clip. Did anybody hear that step right there? I had heard it say left, and then I heard like a footstep right here. Literally right here. The ball! The ball! The ball! The ball! The ball! Thank you! It's going. Thank you! It's okay. It's okay. Are you up there?
And if you're thinking that the ball placed on the step's edge was just bound to fall anyway, well, it should be noted that Ryan did tests to make sure that the ball wouldn't just fall over on its own.
You filmed us stomping next to it,
Yes,
right?
I did. Yes, I did.
So they try the ball test again.
We hear you upstairs. Use your energy. Kick that ball. Or you can talk. Ah! Sorry. Oh, everybody's gonna make fun of me for that one. I'm sorry. It just really scared me because it caught me off guard. It really did.
This time the ball bounces back down the steps as if on command. The team gathers their courage and asks the spirits that haunt the Cutthroat Brewing Company some questions using a modified spirit box. They get some very strange answers, but what they don't know is that one of their stationary cameras captures something truly chilling.
Who's here with us tonight? As we were asking our questions towards the front of the building, one of our night vision cameras pointing towards the back door had picked up what looks like a man coming in through the back gate into the building. If you look close, this man-like figure starts to form his body and then his head right after. Then he turns his head facing our direction before exiting out the back door.
So, what do you think? Did the ghost of a child named Sophie roll the ball down the stairs? Could the strange figure be the spirit of the man people claim to have seen behind the bar? And if not, just who or what is this? You can watch the all-new Part 2 of the Cutthroat Brewing Company investigation over on the Twin Paranormal YouTube channel, The John Lowe Murder House. In 2014, 82-year-old dog breeder John Lowe's mind just seemed to snap one night. In a fit of rage, he tragically ended the lives of his 66-year-old girlfriend Christine Lee and her daughter Lucy at his family home in Surrey, England. Lucy was somehow able to call the authorities moments before she lost her life, and John Lowe was arrested for his crimes shortly thereafter. The sudden, strange, and brutal act shocked the entire country. Since the tragedy, the house has been left completely abandoned. Paranormal investigator Simon from the YouTube channel Ghost Raiders went to what locals now call the, quote, John Lowe Murder House. His intent was to try to make contact with the spirits of the victims who are still believed to haunt the scene of the crime. Together with YouTube ghost hunters Proving Demons, they try to communicate with Christine and her daughter Lucy using a spirit box. Their questions get some very strange and eerily accurate responses.
Is Lucy here? If Lucy is also here, can you say Lucy?
Lucy,
Whoa, that was
so
instant and clear. Lucy is with us.
Are you here in this room with us, yes or no?
The shocking spirit box reply seemed to acknowledge that Lucy and her mother might be trying to make contact with the paranormal investigators. But things get even stranger when Olivia from Proving Demons claims that she feels something touching her back.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It
Did you
sounded
just grab
behind me.
my back?
No, I didn't grab your back. Why? Video?
No, seriously, did you just grab my back?
I swear.
No,
I swear I
Like,
didn't touch you.
that was hard.
Andrew was
I
holding,
didn't touch you.
Andrew was holding with the hand that he would grab you back. The camera.
And my other hand's in my
His other hand
pocket.
is in his pocket. There was nothing that he
Well,
could have grabbed
unless-
his back with.
Unless my jacket was halfway up my back, something just pulled it.
Did you see it? Right before Olivia says something grabbed her back, a small light enveloped by a strange translucent mist seems to rise up and away from her. This bizarre light or mist was not even noticed by any of the explorers.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It
Did you
sounded
just grab
behind me.
my back?
No, I didn't grab your back. Why?
After Simon uploaded the video to the Ghost Raiders channel, keen-eyed YouTube viewers pointed out the very strange phenomenon. Now, I have to say that this clip is one of the more compelling pieces of paranormal footage that I've seen, because being able to fake this mist, time it perfectly, and then this very real reaction from Olivia when she says her back is touched, well, it all seems very hard to fake. But of course, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The hills have eyes. Amr from the popular YouTube channel Amr/3AMR travels to the site of several abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere in Saudi Arabia. Amr believes that the site he's exploring has been used to perform occult rituals and is a place used by witches. As soon as he starts exploring, he begins to feel uncomfortable, and with good reason. It seems like he's not alone.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وش ذا؟ بسم الله. خلنا نشوف وش ذا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وش ذا؟ شفتوا انتم؟ بسم الله. والله مكان يطمن. في فراش اسمه نكتيم، في اسلاك شائكة هنا بعد. بسم الله.
Someone or something with glowing eyes seems to be staring at Amr from inside one of the buildings. When he runs over, no one there. He searches through the entire building but finds absolutely nothing. The figure with glowing eyes seems to have mysteriously disappeared without a sound. Amr continues on to one of the other creepy buildings, but he still feels like he's being watched.
حطينا في بيت مكتوب. وش ذا؟ تشوفون؟ في شيء يتحرك هناك. في شيء يتحرك. بسم الله. تشوفون؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وشو هذا؟ له كل لمبة بس. بسم الله. بسم الله. أنا ما أدري وشو. بقرب له. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. كان في شيء هنا واقف. أنا تهيأ لي. بسم الله. اللي كان هناك بنفس المكان اللي قبل شوي جاء هنا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحس في أحد هنا. هذه الفتحة اللي قبل شوي جيت معها. بسم الله. بسم الله. في شيء يتحرك. بسم الله. في صوت أحد. صوت أحد يمشي. في صوت أحد يمشي. في صوت أحد يمشي. والله يسمع صوت أحد يمشي. بسم الله. ما أدري يتهيأ لي أو أشوف شيء يعكس النور. شيء غريب مرة. خلنا نسمع شوي.
Again, a figure with glowing eyes seems to be staring at him, this time from one of the windows of a building further away. He can't believe his eyes, and again he charges toward the building, and again he finds nothing. Things now begin to take a darkly sinister turn, as it seems the strange shadow figures are all around him.
Bismillah. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. في صوت هنا. بسم الله. وين اختفى؟ بسم الله. في صوت هناك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Amr starts to hear terrifying sounds from all directions. He decides to just get out of there. So what do you think these bizarre dark figures could be? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Just around the corner, the YouTube channel Lego Papa TV travels to the abandoned Letchworth Village Mental Asylum in New York. The village consists of 130 buildings and served as an asylum for the physically and mentally disabled for over 100 years. The institution was permanently closed down in 1996 after thousands of reports of patient abuse. The patients, most of them children, were found unclothed, unbathed, malnourished, and neglected. Hundreds of patients lost their lives at the Letchworth Asylum and were buried in nameless graves near the institution. Levy from Lego Papa TV is investigating the now abandoned Letchworth Asylum with his wife Kathy. When they get to the area that used to be the hospital morgue, Kathy sees something very strange in one of the doors.
Wait.
Oh, there's something cool over there.
You saw something down there?
Yes, I saw something step in that room. But it was fast.
Wait, Chris. Hello?
Oh, look.
They're
Look.
standing up.
They're serious. When you pointed this way, I saw this.
Yeah.
Like somebody was like this and one like this.
Now, unfortunately, they didn't capture what she saw on camera. So, Levy decides to set up a static night vision camera to record the hallway where his wife saw the strange figure. Hours after he sets up the camera, he catches something downright chilling. What looks to be the malformed apparition of a person seems to peek around the corner and then simply disappear back into the darkness. Could this be the spirit of one of the patients that passed away at the Letchworth Asylum? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Rise. TikTok user Joe Vrola is at home with his girlfriend when he hears something strange coming from somewhere in their apartment. Since they have experienced unexplained activity in their home before, he takes out his camera and starts recording as he goes to check out the sound. It did not go well.
What are you doing?
I think I heard something. What the? Jesus Christ!
What?
Did you see it? A floating figure seems to rise up out of the chair, disappearing into nothing. But Joe actually seems to be a bit more freaked out by the sudden appearance of his girlfriend.
What the? Jesus Christ!
What?
Now, what do you think this strange floating figure is? Is it a ghost? Or is it just some very good special effects work? You decide. In the shadows. Reddit user A. Perez submitted this next video to the Nuke's Top 5 subreddit. He claims the video was originally shared to Facebook by his niece, Jamie, who had recorded her children playfully jumping on her new bed. But when the video was posted, friends and family were very quick to point out that there was something very strange going on in the video that Jamie hadn't noticed at the time of the recording. When she reviewed the footage, she was shocked.
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Did you see it? Right before she ends the video, while still distracted by her children, a shadow can be seen lurking in the bathroom, seemingly hiding behind the door. What makes this footage even more bizarre is that even though there's enough light to slightly illuminate the bathroom, the figure does not seem to have any facial features that catch the light. Even when the footage is brightened and enhanced, there are still no facial features or details visible in the bizarre shadow figure. So is this creepy footage real or fake? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter for video and channel updates. I'll see you next week.
Alrighty, let's jump into just me here real quick. So just me, you'll notice the text up there is different, but yeah, it's just, I want to switch over where it was just me. So I'm going to go through this one real quick. There's a few good ones and a couple not so good. The first one, that brewery with the ball, very intriguing. And the fact that they actually did like a test where they jumped up and down to try to get the ball to move, that really kind of helps that out. So it's a possibility. The shadow figure they got on the infrared, that's really good. I see a lot of people always say, well, this stuff can be faked, it's special effects, and blah, blah, blah. All right. It's really hard for even Hollywood to do special effects that match the graininess of footage like this. And I want you guys to do some searching around online and YouTube, because you'll find out it's not that easy. It could be someone in the background, but the fact that the head isn't there for a minute and then it forms makes me think it's more than just that. So that one's a little, I do like that one. The John Lowe murder house, with the girl with something grabbing her back, and then that like orb with the mist on it. Like Nuke said, definitely much more convincing because it is like a ball with mist around it. That kind of thing is really difficult to fake. I mean, it could have been a vape pen or some kind of weird thing they set up to do mist or whatever. But to time it right with some kind of light anomaly, I just don't see it. But anyway, that's a really good one too. I agree with him. That's a really good capture. And little subtle things like that, I like even more than just the shadows right in your face videos. The little subtle things, in my opinion, like this are much more believable. Now, the next one with the dude in Saudi Arabia with like the shadow thing with eyes on it or whatever, that I've seen before. These Saudi Arabia ghost hunter guys, I know a lot of them live stream. I wasn't sure if this was a live stream or not. I checked back and I think it was just recorded. But to do effects like this, to actually have your eyes glowing like that is a little bit more difficult. And the fact that like when he's running around this area, you don't hear people running around because it's dirt, it's brick, it's derelict, there's things everywhere on the ground. If somebody's running around helping him out, they probably either have socks on, no shoes on, or like quiet shoes or of some kind, because you would hear somebody running around like that. But these are very compelling videos. Of course, they definitely could be faked. I'm not saying they're all real. The fact that he does go around to each room in the place looking for somebody helps the credibility, especially the second one where he sees it from a distance and he takes off running and like runs around the entire place and you don't see anybody. That definitely brings a little bit more credibility to it. I do like those. Still, yes, could be faked, but still, it's difficult. The next one with the shadow thing peeking its head around the corner in the like abandoned asylum, like morgue area, and this like children's hospital. That one's harder to like explain. Of course, it could be somebody in a mask peeking around the corner, but they don't even look like they're fully formed. Looks almost slightly transparent. It's very small. It's not like right in your face, you know. So I do like this one as well. This one's a good one. It's hard. It's probably a lot harder to fake. Now, the couple in the apartment where he sees the thing rise up, it basically looks like transposed from another video. An image of his friend standing up or him standing up and being recorded and then transposed there. I know it's TikTok. I know it's easier to edit on these things. I don't know. A little bit too convenient, but the fact that it's just really weird looking. But if you look at it, it looks like a person just standing up, and it could be transposed and like made transparent. So yes, it could be just some tricky editing, and it is TikTok, so that's a possibility. Now the last one, a shadow in the bathroom. So a woman's filming her kids on the bed. She's moving the phone around. She's not like directly looking in the bathroom. Now, when I was first watching the video, I'm like, if she points her phone under the bed, like specifically under the bed for something, and we see something a little bit more suspicious, this is just her moving her phone around. Also, the fact that when the image is brightened up, really bright, like enhanced really bright, like where the brightness is just amped up to 11, there are no features, it's consistent, and it's black. That is what a lot of people say when they see spirits or apparitions in their apartment, like shadow figures or in their house. It's consistently just dark black, even in well-lit areas or down the halls in well-lit areas. It's consistently just dark black figures. So that's another thing about this one that I like, is because it's enhanced so much, brightened up, just cranked up the brightness on it, and it's still just black, no features, no nothing, gives a little bit more credibility. So I did like these videos, except for the TikTok one with the guy standing up behind it, the shadow standing up behind the chair. It's iffy on that one. The stuff in the Saudi Arabia desert, of course, is very iffy. There could be somebody out there with them, but like I said, you would hear them running around, so not so much. But there are a few on here that are definitely more believable than others. I did like this week's Nuke Top 5. Hope you guys did enjoy this reaction. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And also, I want to hear from you guys. Which one of these did you think was real? Which one did you think was fake? Did you think it all looked fake? I love hearing from you. Even if you say they all looked fake, I might not agree with you, but I love hearing from you guys, so thank you guys for commenting when you do. You guys will see this during the 31 days of Halloween here on the Geek Blend, and there'll be other reactions to other ghost videos as well, not just Nuke's, because he does them once a week, and he's dealing with some family issues right now, so their videos aren't coming out as much as he used to put them out, like every week. They're a little bit more spread out. And if Nuke does ever watch these videos, I want to say thank you for your effort in putting these videos together, and our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family for what you're going through, and hopefully you get through it quickly and everybody's okay and it works out for you in the end. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like. It really does help us out. And if you're new to the channel and you do like what you see and you want to see some more during the 31 days of Halloween, click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on everything we're doing here on the month of October here on the Geek Blend. And the links in the description below for my Patreon, my Discord, and our social media like Twitter, Facebook. Our Discord community is growing every week. There's a channel over there for paranormal. If you want to go discuss paranormal and join just for paranormal, there's one over there for that. There's memes, all kinds of cool stuff. And our Patreon as well in the link below. If you guys want to help with the channel, you can just by giving $1 a month. As little as $1 a month, I mean, that's what I meant to say. You can do it and would really help us out. And speaking of Patreon, I want to say thanks to all my current patrons. Your names will be scrolling below me and also at the end in the outro video. And thank you guys for all you do for the channel. We appreciate it very, very much. And you guys are amazing. That'll do it for this Nuke's Top 5 reaction during the 31 days of Halloween. Here on the Geek Blend, I'm Jeff. And on the Geek Blend, remember, if you geek about it, we speak about it. We will see you guys in the next video. Hope you're having a great October. Happy Halloween.